We know that many people who want to build a GPT don't know how to code. We've made it so that you can program a GPT just by having a conversation.
Everybody loves ChatGPT, but did you know that custom GPTs take its functionality to a whole new level? I've put together a list of the 50 best custom GPTs, selected not only based on my opinion, but also on how frequently they've been shared and featured on other websites. Keep in mind that all of them are popular, but as we go from number 50 to 1, their ranking is determined by their increasing presence and shares across various websites. One quick tip before we jump in case you want to find these GPTs by yourself, a great source would be to visit GPTs Hunter. This website is one of the widest databases of GPTs on the internet. With that in mind, let's explore the top-ranked custom GPTs that are set to transform various aspects of your life. Starting at number 50, the Storyteller. This GPT is one of the most creative on today's list, as you can submit an image without any context, and it will use DALL-E to generate the next shot of the scene based on its analysis. Number 49 is YouTube Transcriber. If you want the most easy-to-read YouTube transcriber that is also capable of transcribing languages other than English, you will absolutely love this YouTube Transcriber GPT. Number 48, Content Helpfulness and Quality SEO Analyzer. Simply post a link to your blog post, and this GPT will immediately analyze and rate your post based on Google's specified guidelines. Number 47, Cosmic Dream. This allows you to create the most dreamscape versions of certain elements, even emojis. Number 46, OPA. With OPA, there are a ton of benefits for musicians who use the OP1 synthesizer. It offers music tips and tutorials, and can even generate sound samples from a prompt. There is something for everyone on my list today, and number 45 is pretty interesting. Bike GPT. Cyclers can now get the best tips and guides for cycling, repairing, and upgrading their bikes. Pretty cool, but we have got even cooler stuff down the list, so let's keep it moving. Number 44 is Language Coach, and it is just about everything you need to learn a new language. But if you are looking to create summaries and notes for YouTube videos or web articles, number 43 is Alpha Notes GPT, and it will save you a lot of stress. Number 42 is Scholar AI. Scholar AI takes away the daunting task of finding research papers and journals. It has access to over 200 million articles, so the odds are quite slim that it will not find the one you need. Number 41, Guohui Yishilu Jiansuo for GPTs. I hope I say it right. This means Diet Minutes Search in English. I'm not sure why it's so popular, but if you are interested in all the juicy details of what goes on in the Japanese parliamentary meetings, you can use this GPT to search the records of the meetings. As I said, there is a custom GPT for everybody. The next set of GPTs on the ranking is pretty self-explanatory, so I'll just run through them. Number 40 is an automation consultant by Zapier for getting the best advice on automating processes at work. Number 39 is Color Book Hero, and it will turn your craziest ideas into a coloring book. Number 38 is Blog Expert, a blog content creator with expertise in keyword optimization. Number 37 is Hacker Art, for generating cool profile photos for developers. Number 36 is Ruby GPT, a coding assistant for people using Ruby. Number 35 is Godot Assistant, an assistant for developers navigating the Godot game engine. Number 34 is Laundry Buddy, a GPT that can help with any laundry-related questions. Number 33 is Playlist AI. It connects to your Spotify and creates automatic playlists. Number 32 is Style Master. No, it is not a fashion assistant. Rather, if you are trying to replicate the writing style of a sample article, it will walk you through the process. Number 31 is Dejargonizer. If a text is confusing you, leave it to the Dejargonizer. Ranking at number 30 is none other than DALL-E, which we all know. Number 29 is your Master Sorry or Apollo GPT, designed to whip up the best apology for your specific scenario. Number 28 is Geopolitics GPT, expert in geopolitics and international relations. Number 27 is Analyze Paper, which takes in a research paper or article and provides an easy-to-understand summary. Number 26 is SEO, and this one helps you see the search optimization techniques used on a website. Number 25 is Math Mentor for any math problem. Number 24 is Gen Z 4 Meme. If the latest memes always fly over your head, this will break them down for you. Number 23 is Expert AI Consultant, who will help you to best integrate AI into your life. Number 22 is Creative Writing Coach, a GPT that will read your work and give you feedback to improve your skills. Number 21 is AI Websites, which creates and publishes a website on any domain. And now that we are in the top 20, things start to get serious. These are some of the most recommended custom GPTs on the internet. Number 20, Sous Chef. Whether it is your favorite meal or you need to make do with what you have, the Sous Chef is the perfect kitchen companion. Even if you do not know the exact name of the ingredients, you still get an option. You can just upload a photo containing what you have available, and it will generate a recipe. Number 19, Game Time. Board games do not always have the best instruction manuals, so this GPT is bound to come in handy on family game night. Game Time helps you to break down both board games and card games. If you cannot seem to agree on a rule for any game, you can ask this GPT, which will offer all the information you need. Number 18 is Data Analysis. This GPT does a very simple job that could go a long way. You could upload your documents or just give the GPT a prompt, and it will do a detailed breakdown of everything in all the required categories, as well as graphs of different forms for a visual representation. Small business owners, bloggers, and even web designers will find number 17, Designer GPT, extremely useful. Designer GPT is a web designer, but beyond just designing a website based on your prompt text, your site will be live and ready for preview in a matter of seconds. For quick websites or a foundation to draw inspiration from, this is a really helpful tool. Number 16, the Ranking Factor GPT. Anyone looking to update their knowledge of SEO rankings on Google will surely need this. It gathers all the information you need to know the factors that will affect your product or service ranking on the Google algorithm. Number 15, I'm Offended Bot. Getting canceled is so much easier these days with the many sensitive topics that are constantly trending. Well, you can save yourself the struggle with this GPT. Before posting a tweet or a caption, you can submit it to this GPT and find out if the write-up may be offensive to anyone. Now, that is a pretty interesting one. ChatGPT Classic. This is the latest basic version of GPT-4. It is limited to the good old sharing of information, answering questions, and text-based tasks that can be done using its training data set with its last update in April of 2023. Number 13, Simpsonize Me. This is one you have probably heard about before. When you upload a photo to the GPT, it will analyze it and create a version of what you would look like in the Simpsons universe. I tried it out, and it was a pretty accurate depiction based on the image I submitted. Number 12, Web Quality Analyst. We have addressed a few analyzers so far, but this one is designed specifically for website owners or developers. Insert a link, and the GPT will analyze it for user experience, expertise, authoritativeness of the content, and trustworthiness. The next is Tech Support Advisor. If you struggle with tech, you can now kiss all the struggles goodbye. This GPT is your personal tech assistant. This GPT will come up with a breakdown of all the processes required to perform any tech-related task. This can be pretty difficult to find if you are doing it on your own or trying to find answers on Google. And now, moving into the top 10, this is where we have some of the heaviest hitters in the custom GPT game. Let's move. Number 10, the Negotiator. This is your personal negotiation coach. Apart from offering tips for becoming a better negotiator and getting the best outcomes out of these meetings, it is also capable of doing role play of the characters you potentially negotiating with. This way, you have a bit of an idea of how exactly your meetings may go, and you already have all the answers. Number 9, Hacker News GPT. Most people who write code like to stay on top of the news of happenings in their space, but things happen so fast that it is mostly daunting to keep up with. Hacker News GPT makes sure you do not have to go through that process. It can find the top stories for the day, the week, or even posts from a specific category. Number 8, Magic Writer. We mentioned an SEO analyzer earlier in the ranking, but what if you could write an already SEO-optimized script from scratch? That is what Magic Writer does for you. Get started with a prompt of the topic you intend to write about, and it will feed back with all the categories you need to address under the topic, and even the word count for each section. Number 7, Grimoire. This GPT refers to itself as a coding wizard, and that is exactly what it is. Hand this GPT a prompt, and it will show you in real time its process for creating exactly what you have requested from start to finish. The best part is that you can always copy or download the code for each stage, offering you autonomy in how the final product will come out. For now, number 6 is Visual Weather Artist GPT. This is the most interesting weather forecast you will ever find. All this GPT needs is your location, and it will scan for the weather, write you a poem that explains what the weather would be like, and then conclude with a beautiful, pictorial representation of the forecast. This could be fun on a rainy day, but more fun is ahead. So let's get into the top 5 custom GPTs. Number 5, Sticker Whiz. The first thing to point out is that OpenAI designs this GPT. It can make a sticker of literally anything. In fact, in its description, it says that it will turn your wildest dreams into stickers. Try it out and let me know your experience in the comments below. Number 4, the Sommelier. If you drink wine, then you need the Sommelier. This offers tips for the best wines to pair with certain foods, selecting wines based on country, occasion, and everything in between. The fact that it is so high up in the ranking says a lot about just how good it is. Now, what if you could chat with a YouTube video? Well, you can, with number 3, Chat YouTube. In summary, this GPT allows you to take any YouTube video and treat it like it was a chatbot itself. You can ask it questions and find the most important moments in a video to you. This could be very useful for very long videos that you may only need a few minutes of. Number 2 is possibly the most popular one on today's list that you would even expect it to be in number 1, and that is Canva GPT. Canva has been an extremely helpful tool for entry-level designers for a long time, and now it is even easier to use as a custom GPT. All the stuff you can already do with the platform, like presentations and social media posts, except that this time, you just input a text prompt and get a result. Claiming the top spot by a large mile in referrals is Blog Wizard GPT. This GPT offers a good blend of formal and fun with its writing. It also puts in all the required details, plus making sure everything is well optimized for search engine ranking. The icing on the cake is that it also adds visuals to spice things up. It is no surprise that this grabbed the top spot with all these features. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word GPTs to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended videos that I've selected just for you. Thanks for watching.